countdown and we start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get ready to rumble!
We're starting with the easy test. Let's see how you guys do in this one. The answer is no, you can't get Dow Peng if you're not a member of an ACASA. This question, again, as you can see, it's relevant for both tests. And in this case, you can see the answers are different as well. Okay, not bad. Frequently asked for both tests, 4 people got this wrong. For the 4 people that got this wrong, you need to know the rights that are protected in Grundloven. And I would suggest that you make a list of those rights. Go to the part of the book that talks about that and make a list of those rights. Because you're going to see this in Medborgerskabsprøven and in Indfødsretsprøven. It's relevant for both tests. Okay, round of applause for the rest of you guys. $15.36 to be exact, I think. This is also frequently asked for both tests. Wow. You guys are doing really well. I'm actually quite glad. However, this is the easy test. So it's the Queen that has her speech on the 31st of December every year. All right. Frequently asked as well. Okay, so 11 people got this wrong. I'll do a bit of an explanation. So if you imagine that this red part of the screen is Jylland, the blue is Fyn, and the yellow is Sjælland. Between Jylland and Fyn is Lillebælt. Between Fyn and Sjælland is Storebælt. Between Sjælland and Sweden is Øresund. And you have the corresponding bridges. So Lillebæltsbroen, Storebæltsbroen, and Øresundsbroen. So keep that in mind. This is frequently asked. It's relevant for both tests, as you can see. You'll probably see this again in the next one. All right, at the moment, we have Jordi, Tanker, Kudo, Sammy, and Bum. And Mr. Smile is the highest climber, up 6 places. All right, we've got 20 questions to go still. Not bad. You have to be a Danish citizen to vote in the parliamentary elections. However, you don't have to be a Danish citizen to vote for the vote in the communal or regional elections. All right. Next one. Yeah, so you only get SU when you turn 18. That's when you're eligible to get SU. Next one. All right, the answer is no. So as an employee, you are not always required to work part-time if it's not in your contract. So on to the next one. Okay, we're almost at number 10. We're almost halfway through. Yes, if your child is going to any other school apart from the public gymnasiums, then you're going to have to pay. So I can see 10 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Plug the knowledge gap. By the way, this is Medborgerskabsprøven. It's supposed to be the easy test. So on to the next one. All right, Orange is back in the game, 3 in a row, and I'm not sure if it's a he or a she.
Oh my! He's on fire!
All right, moving on. All right, you guys are doing really well. This is a frequently asked question. And as you can see, it's relevant for both tests. All right, moving on to the next one. At the moment, we have Jordi, Tanker, Sammy, Kudos, and Bum, the same top 5. Nothing has changed that much. 4 players have reached an answer streak of 7.
Excellent.
All right, we've got 15 questions to go. Frequently asked as well. Only 2 people got this wrong. It's not Novo Nordisk. It's Vestas that makes wind turbines. All right, frequently asked. So please, the 2 people that didn't get this right, please get to know this. You need to know this. It's probably going to show up again. Next one. All right, we're at the halfway point now. We talked about this before. But let's see how many of you remember. Okay, not bad. So 4 years for Folketing, 4 years for communal and regional, and 5 years for the European Parliament. So 4, 4, 5 5 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Plug the knowledge gap. This is frequently asked. Next one. Read the question slowly. This is a question that messes people up a lot. So don't be in a rush. Okay, so not bad. 13 people got this wrong. So a suspended sentence, right? You don't go straight to jail if your sentence is suspended. This is also frequently asked. I've seen this many times in different tests. It's relevant for both tests. All right, so Jody is still number 1, but Jody is not on fire. So no explosion for you at the moment. Still, I think Kudos moved up to number 3. So at the moment, it's Jody, Tanker, and Kudos on the podium. Sani and Bum right behind him at number 4 and 5. He is back in the game with an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
We've got 12 questions to go. All right. He was a painter from Skien. Him and his wife were famous painters. Actually, he's the most famous painter from Skien. Let's see, 11 people got this wrong. Well, at least now you know what you don't know. This is frequently asked. Basically, Medborgerskabsprøven, all the questions are frequently asked. If you practice with the past questions, just with the past questions for Medborgerskabsprøven, you will pass the test. You'll be done in about 5 minutes. Someone fell out of the top 5. I can't remember who, but now Bum is at number 3 and Ma is in at number 5. Tanker has a streak with 14 correct answers in a row, and he or she is on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
11 questions to go. Yep, in Skien. This is not frequently asked. This was the first time this ever showed up. I'm not surprised a lot of people got this wrong. Well, 20 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. If it shows up again, you know what the answer is. All right, this reshuffled the top 5, but Jody is holding that number 1 spot. This is a combo breaker. 3 players dropped the answer streak of 14. Sorry, guys. You've seen this before. All right, not bad. Only 4 people got this wrong. It's Festalown, not Sankt Hans. All right, on to the next one. If you got that wrong, take note because that is frequently asked. It's the employers that choose, not the employees. or the employers and the employees together. It's just the employers. This is frequently asked. All right, so Sophia has a streak with 17 correct answers in a row. That's 100% so far. She's at number 2.
This girl is on fire.
Well done. All right, we've got 8 questions to go and we're done with this. All right, so 2 members of parliament from the Faroe Islands, 2 members of parliament from Greenland, and 175 members of parliament from Denmark. You're always going to see these questions in both tests. So take note of that. 6 people that got this wrong. All right. Okay, this was the first time this question showed up. As you can see, we've gone through 19 questions so far, and about 17 of them were frequently asked, and only 2 were questions that showed up for the first time. So, like I said before, the Medborgerskabsprøven, if you want to pass it, just practice with the previous exams. You'll be done in 5 minutes if you do that. On to the next one. Frequently asked as well. All right, I'm waiting for everyone to get the question correct so I could give you guys an explosion. But anyways, 5 people got this wrong. Denmark is divided into 5 regions with 98 communes. So these questions are common. So please get to know them. The 5 people that got this wrong. Static top 5, not much is happening. At the moment, we have Jordi, Sophia, R, Pan, and E in the top 5. 5 questions to go. Seen this before as well. Not bad round of applause. So the region is responsible for the hospitals and for public health insurance. On to the next one. Okay, so Sophia overtook Jordi, leading her by 55 points. At the moment, it's Sophia, Jordi, R, Pan, and E. And Dib is back in the game 3 in a row, and he's on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
All right, so 16 people got this wrong. So in 1864, there was a war between Denmark and Prussia. Prussia was made up of Germany, basically the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Denmark lost that war, and as a result, they lost Sønderjylland, which is also called Schleswig. However, after the First World War, Denmark reunited with the Sønderjylland. That's 1920. This is frequently asked. You're going to see this again in both tests as we keep practicing. So for the 16 people that got this wrong, now you know what you don't know. Plug this knowledge gap because you're going to run into this again. All right, so Geordie took her spot back. Sophia fell all the way down to number 4. Wow, okay. Amjad is back in the game 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Helle Thorning-Schmidt. She was elected in 2011. She was a member of the Social Democratic Party and also the first female prime minister. By the way, today is International Women's Day. So this is quite relevant for today, actually. All right, moving on to the next one. Static, top 5. We've got 2 questions to go and we're done. Whoa. Why did it sound like that? Anyways, Grundlovs Day is the 5th of June. You're going to see this again for the 4 people that got this wrong. You're definitely going to see this again. Last question. All right, the legal age in Denmark is 18, as opposed to 21 in the US. However, you can be tried as a criminal, as an adult in Denmark at the age of 15. But you'll run into that later. Podium time. Han, number 3. Number 2. And Geordie at number 1.